So I'm coming back to the University of Alabama with campus lore for the first time in about 3 years. Got a bunch of fun stuff planned for today. We'll be going to the complex, we'll be stopping by the stadium. Damn. Yeah, so this is where we come when we were getting recruited in high school, and I was actually the night before going to commit to Oklahoma. And I kind of told my parents, like, listen, I'm gonna go to Oklahoma. They were happy, but they had both said, like, just understand we're not gonna be able to come watch you play because we can't afford to go out there. And so I asked them, like, well, where's the only place that y'all can watch as soon as I play, like every weekend I play? And then, so they said here, and then the next day I woke up and went to the signing thing and then pulled out an Alabama hat and kind of surprised them. Family's just like #1 to me. They've been loyal to me, and so I was just trying to, repay them with that. But it worked out. Yeah, it all worked out. My dad would give me a note before every game. He's done it ever since I was younger. Would just kind of tell me how proud everybody was. And so I'd be like amped up, ready to play, but like tears coming down, like reading the note. Like before a game, I get emotional, but in an exciting way. It was just a special thing we've always done, and I have one from the 2011 national championship, I think, that's framed and with my jersey and everything in it, so keep it in my theater back home. Offense would be right here before the game, and defense would be on that whiteboard over there. Running backs and tight ends would kind of be right there, and then us quarterbacks would be right here. I mean, I would give Coach hell too. And McCarron would always call on somebody to kind of give a little pep talk before practice. Every week, at least one day, Saban would be quiet. I'd be like, hey, he's quiet today. Like, make sure you call on me. And I'd go into like, hey, somebody tell Coach Saban to wake his ass up today. Well, you can't walk on it unless it's during the season. Right. I know it's, hey, Alabama, drown 'em tide. Every Bama's man is behind you, hit your stride. And then that part right there, literally like the whole team goes, fight on, fight on, fight on. The best part is watching Coach Saban, and he's like, and then like kind of looks up at the rest of it, but nobody knows it. It's just a mumble. As you can see, they're obviously doing some new stuff once again to make this tunnel and stadium even better than what it already is, which is hard to believe, but yeah, but we're still sneaking in on the field. What's up, guys? I'm squeezed by y'all. It's been a long time since I've been out of that tunnel. A lot of good memories here. We run a post-wheel concept, and Julio dives. They always play it on like college highlights basically, but he dove, caught it one hand for a touchdown. That was my first touchdown pass. I think they pack out at 103,000.
What's it like to play?
It's insane. It gives you chills every time you run out, and hearing Sweet Home Alabama and just stuff like that. It's an awesome experience. So my brother was here for my last year. I got to throw the first ever brother-to-brother pass. Was awesome. I remember it still like it was yesterday. He was at tight end, blocked down, then came out of it, and I faked it, booted out to my left, threw it to him. But him being in the game, being young, was trying to run a DB over, and DB just cut his legs out. Corey flips over, and I go straight up to him. Not congrats or anything. I was like, well, what are you trying to run him over for? Like, start being the big brother again. That was my favorite year playing, personally, just because I got to play with my brother. This got put up my senior year. I think the highest I squatted was 600. So I was strong, leg-wise. Even when I first got to Cincinnati, from this side of this entrance to where the Gatorade machines were, that's as big as our weight room was. And we got a nice weight room now. I mean, of course, nothing like this. I mean, it's just unreal. Man, this is new. Good This is where that Rammer Jammers is, right here. It is so good. Pretty sure the owner's still Tony. He kind of looks like Coach Saban. What's up?
What's up with you?
How you been?
How you been?
Oh, I'm hanging in there.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Yep, good to see you.
Good to see you. And you know my favorite 96 seconds of forever.
Yep.
You and LSU.
Oh, yep.
But I've watched it 1,000 times.
We used to come in here all the time for breakfast. It's just a bunch of tradition. We got pictures all over. Oh, here it is. I sat here for that cover shoot. I don't think y'all have all my trophies in here. Imagine that. So it's just a, unreal experience. Growing up, looking at Sports Illustrated and then finally being on the cover, we started winning more. And then of course, I think that was the second one, maybe. And then I think this was the third one. I have 3. I gave one to my dad, one to my uncle, and one to my papa, who was my grandfather. I got to design that one in 2012. We kind of changed it up, and I wanted to get out of gold. It has a lot more bling in it. I mean, I want to be remembered as probably the biggest competitor. I mean, anybody that's ever watched me, any Alabama fans ever watched me play, has never seen me play without any fire. And hopefully, people just remember me like in that form. And we won a lot. So.